Alright, hey guys, it's Thomasina. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today. I am going to Shape House and the Upper West Side for the first time. I am running hella late. I'm actually like 10 minutes late already, and I have 2 minutes to get there before they cancel my appointment and I have to reschedule, so I'll be back. So even though I was late to my appointment, the Shape House employees were still very warm and welcoming. I quickly signed the waiver and got straight into the process. They had incense burning and soft music playing in the background, so I felt kind of relaxed before I even started the treatment. They gave me clothes to change into so that I wouldn't have to leave in my own sweaty clothing, but had I known you would need a change of clothes, I probably would have brought my own, but FYI, they do have a very thorough sanitation process. Each bed is separated by a divider, and you get headphones so you can watch whatever you want on the TV and no one else will hear it. I chose to watch Us because I still hadn't seen it at the time. So after your sweat session, you go to a room called the relax room. This is where you spend some time to allow your body to cool down and recover from your sweating. You're able to have either tea or water, and they also give you orange slices. This is the end result of my clothes after the session. I naturally sweat a lot, so I was actually not surprised by the amount of sweat on my clothes. I wish I could have filmed what I looked like before the relax room because I'm sure I was even more drenched than what you all see here. Alright guys, so I'm back home from Shape House. I'm showered. I'm feeling fresh and clean and energetic, surprisingly. I feel really good. I feel like light, like I've dropped a couple of pounds, even though I probably didn't. I did not weigh myself afterwards, but I feel like I burned in total like 1,300 calories between the actual sweat session and then like hours after the sweat session, because your body is still like burning calories and you're still like producing sweat even after the session. A lot of you are probably wondering what the heck is Shape House and what is a sweat lodge. So basically, Shape House is a company that has two different treatments. So you have the sweat treatment and then you have lymphatic drainage treatment. I did the sweat treatment, and basically you just go in. It's a spa-like environment. You go into your little cubicle, I guess. You get in your bed and it's basically like a sleeping bag that's insulated and super hot. So they put you in the sleeping bag. It's just heated up and you just sweat and sweat and sweat. But it's very relaxing. They have a TV in front of you so you can watch TV. They have Hulu, Netflix, everything hooked up so you can watch whatever you want to watch. You get a pair of headphones so you don't hear, of course, what anybody else is listening to on their TV. They set a nice water bottle next to you so that you can like stick your hand out and drink water if you need to. But pretty much your entire body is inside this sleeping bag like bed for a 55-minute session, and yeah, you just sweat a lot, like a lot. There are a lot of benefits to this. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I don't have this memorized. The bed uses far infrared, which is a type of natural energy that uses heat that penetrates deeply through the skin, so it causes you to sweat. It increases your core body temperature and causes you to sweat more than what you would normally sweat like on the beach or something, like a normal hot day. And so that's what it does. It's good for weight loss. So you can't do 2 sessions in a day, but you can literally do a session every day, and people have literally dropped like 10 pounds from doing this every day. So it's good for weight loss. It's good for your skin. Sweating serves as like a detox for the entire body. So of course, detoxing the skin, cleansing the skin, it will just give you like a glow afterwards. Now for me personally, I think my skin is kind of like it has to get worse before it gets better type of situation, because literally right after my session I got like this little guy right here and I'm breaking out on my chin. So I'm hoping that within the next couple of days it'll clear up and I will see like the benefits of my skin, but it may just be my own reaction to sweating, because sweat is like detoxifying, so it is dirt in that sweat. So I think that's what may have caused my breakout. but it is supposed to be good for your skin. It's good for sleeping. It just allows the body to like relax. It's a good stress reliever. You can burn up to 1,600 calories just by laying in the bed. And like I said at the beginning, you're not only burning calories like while in the bed. They recommend that you don't shower like 1 to 2 hours after the session because your body is still like undergoing the treatment in a way, and so you're still going to be sweating. And if you take a shower directly after the treatment, you're kind of like decreasing the efforts of the treatment, if that makes sense. Like you're going to burn less calories because you're kind of seizing the treatment earlier than had you waited an hour or two to take a shower. So for my personal experience, I think number one, I think the next time that I'll go, I will have them adjust the bed a little bit differently because well, first of all, you guys know I was late to the session, so I didn't want to like continuously ask the workers to like accommodate me. So the way that they put my bed in the beginning, I feel like it wasn't the most comfortable position, but I kind of just let it slide because I didn't want to be a nuisance to the workers. But I think next time I'm gonna try to have them like adjust so maybe I'm either sitting up a little bit more or laying back a little bit more. I'm not really sure where the discomfort came in. Within the last 20 minutes of the session, that's where I kind of felt like, okay, like I'm ready to get out of this thing. Like it was just getting way too hot. And they, I think within like 20 to 30 minutes of the session, they come and place the cold rag on your forehead. And guys, when I tell you, it was like the holy grail of the whole session. Like I was so happy when they put that cold towel on my head because I really felt like it was the end for me. Like I felt like it was over. I couldn't take it anymore. But once they put the cold towel, like I felt much better. Oh, hold that thought. My mirror is open. Another 20 minutes passed and the cold towel completely stopped working, and I was like throughout the session you could hear me like taking deep breaths because I was like, okay, like when is it gonna be over? I also experienced like a little bit of muscle cramping throughout my session, so I was like shifting my legs a lot and like rolling my ankles a lot because I could feel my joints like starting to tense up. I have to do research on how heat impacts the joints, but I'm pretty sure that's what was causing my pain, just that excessive heat and the excessive direct heat because it was directly on my joints. So yeah, I did experience like a tiny bit of joint pain. Again, everybody's different. Overall, I'm naturally a heavy sweater. I think I get that from my dad, so I was expecting to sweat a lot. But guys, when I tell you my shirt was drenched and my hair was like, it looked like I had just got out of the shower. It was so much sweat, but I was kind of hoping that I would sweat a lot because obviously I wanted to burn calories, see how many calories that I could burn. I'm sure you all are wondering, okay, all that is great and dandy, but how much does this cost? So a session for either the lymphatic drainage or the sweat session is $85, which I feel like is a fairly decent price, but they also have memberships. So if you sign up for a membership, like let's say you sign up for one session a month membership, your session will be $65, I think, as opposed to the $85. So they do have options for you. And they have locations in New York and Cali only, unfortunately, right now. I'm hoping that they will expand it because it's definitely something that I feel like everyone should get to experience. Like, I really love Shapehouse. Like, if I could afford it, I would go every day as opposed to working out. Yeah, so in New York they have an Upper West Side location, Upper East Side, Dumbo, and Flatiron District. And then in Cali they have 5 locations, but I think the 3 most popular locations would be like Studio City, Pasadena, and Santa Monica. So if any of my subscribers, any of my viewers are in those areas, I highly recommend that you guys go try out Shapehouse because yeah, like why go work out for 3 hours at the gym when you can burn twice as many calories in a 55-minute session just laying on your behind watching a movie. So yeah, that's it for this vlog. I just thought it would be interesting to show you guys kind of what I do in my spare time. I like to try out either new gyms or new spas or just different like what do you call it? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just like trying new places within the city. This was one of the first ones that I've done here in New York so far. Stay tuned to see where I go next. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys in my next video. Look how long my eyelashes are.